like ice skating in Bryant Park underneath the stars, or strolling on the Brooklyn Bridge with a chocolate ice cream cone from the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory, or renting a rowboat from Central Park and gliding through the pond as you sip a glass of champagne. But none surpass the joy of coming home to your quaint and cozy house and finding bed bugs. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. I am a recovering victim. I admit it, I had bed bugs in my house. I come home one afternoon and I open the door and my girlfriend's head just juts out the door. What happened? What happened? So I rush to the room, open the door, and I find nothing. So I look on the bed, and there was this Ziploc envelope. I lifted up towards the light, and there was this flat, dark red, oval-shaped insect with 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. It was what it was. This ancient intruder has been around since Socrates, and it's been called many names. The heavy red dragoon, the red coat, but in my modern language, I like to call it a vampire because it only feeds on humans and animals. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But what I did not know is that it's highly reproductive. I did not know that it's incredibly resilient and that it would turn my life upside down. How would you know if you had them? What would you do if you had them? And how can you prevent from having them? The first step, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been dealt a bed bug blow, I know. Me too. Is calm your girlfriend down. In my particular case, I know this is not a traditional strategy, but it helped me extremely. And what you do is you allow her to blame you, shame you, and even judge you for this problem. But in reality, my guest is a hitchhiker, and it loves fabrics, and it loves boxes, and it loves woods. So if the victim, prior to me, had him, and the infestation was very big, then it's going to hitchhike, and in this term, it's an actual meal ticket to the next location. And if you remember a couple of years ago, AMC movie theaters had an issue with this because they climb on you, they ride with you, and they jump onto the next location. And if, unfortunately for you, you sit down and, I'm sorry. But how do you know you have them? Well, there are 3 ways to identify them. First one are the bites. They're unmistakable. There are usually 3 bites, and they're usually in sequential order or in a triangular formation. They don't affect you, but the bite is allergic to the air, and to your skin, so it will welt up and you'll know you'll have them. Second tip, if you know you have the bites, then you have to look underneath the bed. So you lift the mattress up and you look for their shed skin. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but it's the truth. And it resembles the peel of an onion, the first onion skin, and just think of it as a microscopic level, as a grain of rice on the edges of the box spread. And if you have that, then you look further down underneath the mattress or underneath the box spring, you will see these dark ink blot spots, which means that it's using your bed as a bathhouse. If you have them, you saw the... Once you recognize those signs, the next step is to contact an exterminator. It's simple as that, but there's 2 stages. The first stage, you have to take all your clothing from your drawers, you have to take them from your closet and put them in garbage bags. All books go in garbage bags because you have to contaminate, you have to contain this friendly guest. After that's done, You move all your furniture in the middle of the living room up. You move all the furniture into the center of the room. Where the exterminator